Hey there, it's Jenny, and I am going to create a traveler's notebook layout. I have a printed 4x6 photo and some supplies from the Obed Marshall Especial collection. I am a huge Obed Marshall fan. His collections have been absolutely everything I love so far, and this one is no exception. I am taking this 4x6 photo and cutting it down to 3x4 horizontally. Now you're wondering, why didn't I just print this out that way? I wanted to make sure my son and my dog stayed as big as they were in a 4x6, and there was lots of space behind and around them, so this was the route that I decided to go. Today's blog hop, or for a cherry on top, is all about using those patterned papers that are difficult to use. Maybe they have a really large scale image on them. This one for me, I looked at it and I loved it. I love the colors, I love the imagery, but I wasn't really sure how to use it. Like, look at it. There's so many things going on, lots of Spanish. I speak no Spanish. And so I decided I'm going to use this sheet of paper for that challenge. I had no idea what I was going to do with it. But after looking at it for a little bit, I realized that there were some images on here that I really wanted to highlight. So I trimmed down the paper to 4 1/8 inches by 8 1/8 inches, and I'm going to use it for a background. Now, the first thing that I'm doing is I am going to Google Translate, and I'm translating a few of these phrases. I'm going to highlight the phrases that work for my photo. It doesn't matter to me that they're in Spanish and I don't speak Spanish. The English translation is what I want them to be. So, for example, for that top scallop circle, I punched out another one of those with a circle punch, and I'm going to place that right there. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the little oval because, again, the translation is something that works for my photo. So I'm going to also do that one. I'm not worried that they're a different color because obviously it came from the same piece of patterned paper, so the colors work great. I'm going to use foam squares, my favorite, Thermoweb, and pop those up off the page to highlight those particular phrases. Now there's lots of other ones, amigos, yay, capture every day, hello, shine. They all work amazing too. So these three that I'm popping right up because they're included in a little frame of some sort. And so they stand out off the page. So cute. Now the other side of this layout is going to be the back side, the B side, that's that pink pattern. I'm thinking about matting my photo on the pink pattern as well, but I'm just still thinking about it, which is why I have not adhered it all together. Now on the right hand side, I know that I'd like two tags to be the focal point. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut those tags out so I can get the base of the page on set up so that I can visualize how I want to use it. So that's the imagery that I have in my brain for this. Now I love the blue tag because it leaves a large white space that I can put my journaling, and I love that idea. First, I'm just punching the hole in this tag, and then I'm going to put the foam squares on the back of this tag too, just so we could pop it up off the page. I will be cutting the bottom of this tag off and it will be sitting flush on the page. So I did not put the foam squares all the way down to the middle, or to the bottom, I'm sorry. So now I'm going to place it and then I will trim this bottom half off. Now what I like about the foam squares where I have them is that they are right up to the edge, so they're going to stick very nicely and it's got lots of support there. Now this one I'm just going to use regular adhesive, but I am going to have it hang off as well just to trim that little bunch. You see how they both are sitting flush right there. Now I decided the back side of the tag paper was so pretty, so I'm going to use that instead. Also because there's just the tiniest little bit of the sky peeking out behind my son, and so that goes really well with the light blue. All right, so now we've got the basics there. Now I saw these little tags, the horizontal ones, and I decided that one of those would go really well at the top of that photo. I liked the way that it would sort of create like a half wall or a space in between the top and the photo at the bottom. So I'm just going to trim that because it's got like a little rounded edge. It's actually really cute. I love it. So we'll adhere it and stick it down right there. Now, my next steps are going to be using or figuring out the embellishments. And there are some adorable acrylic shapes that go with this Especial collection. Genuinely, I love them so much. Some of them have patterns or words. Some of them are just a solid color, like the little sparkles that I'm going to add to the documenting tag. But then I also want to add a couple of little things on the right-hand side. I probably am not going to use the acrylic. I will use the tiny little one on the camera. So cute. I just love that little detail. But there is the perfect chipboard in the chipboard stickers that I want to use over there as well. So I'm just going to pop that right out. Look at those sunglasses. So cute. Now I'm going to take the back off and then stick them right there. Oh my gosh, I love it. It will help layer and center my journaling that I'm going to put in that little box. So I'll just adhere these teeny tiny little shapes down right here. Oh my gosh, such cute little details, but so minor and not taking away from the photo or the other popped up elements at all. So now I'm just going to print my journaling on some leftover sticker paper, trim it out, and that's it for me. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much, and make it a great day.